What's up, guys? I couldn't wait to come on and talk about this fight, man. This was a fun fight. It was dynamic in certain ways, and let's get into it, man. So, Jaime Munguia, as we know, they were gonna try to put him in with Triple G when Canelo fell out of the fight because he failed drug test. All right. And he eventually went on to fight Saddam Ali to win this WBO 154-pound title. He had a huge size and power advantage in that fight. It was no contest. All right, so a guy who went from being an unknown basically became a star overnight. And going into this fight with Liam Smith, his mandatory. Liam Smith, a former world champion. Liam Smith, a top 10 154 pounder. He went into this fight as a huge favorite. Jaime Munguia opened up in my casino as more than a 6-1 favorite. He was as high as more than a 12-1 favorite. And when the fight went off, he was more than a 10-1 favorite over Liam Smith, experienced former world champion. All right. Now, when I saw those odds, I thought, wow. I thought, the hype is real. People are going in on Munguia because he knocked out a welterweight. The guy's a light heavyweight, coming in, weighing 170 something pounds, and he knocks out a welterweight in Saddam Ali. All right, a guy who was, outgunned and outsized in the fight. All right, and yeah, I thought about playing this fight too, man. But I stayed away from it. Why? Because we had not seen enough of Jaime Munguia. This really and truly was his first real test with a true 154-pound fighter. Not a 147-pounder moving up to fight a Fade Cotto. So, there was a lot to learn about Munguia. Yeah, he looked dominant against Ali, but what would he do against a Liam Smith, a former world champion, and Jaime Munguia got exposed. He got exposed, man. We got to see his flaws clear as day. And let me just say right now, I hope people that don't know better, casuals, I hope that that they continue to believe in Jaime Munguia, that they put lots of money on Jaime Munguia. But I'm telling you, if he gets in the ring with a tough, experienced pro who can counterpunch, who has power, Jaime Munguia most likely will lose his O. I know it's gonna be some pissed off, Latinos watching this, not liking what I'm saying, but I speak the truth, man. Jaime Munguia is a guy who comes forward with his hands down, his face sticking out to get hit, easy to counter. A guy just coming forward with volume, man, looking to knock you out, coming forward with power. This guy's 21 years old. He gets in with experienced pros like Kell Brook, a guy with power, with experience, who can counterpunch. Vastly more experienced than Jaime Munguia, man. Kell Brook's been what? Hell, he's been boxing as long as Jaime Munguia's been alive, man. It's too bad for Kell Brook that he got injured and is not gonna fight this Brandon Cook. So I think if he beat Cook, I think he would have been in line to fight Munguia, man. And now I can see why they would have wanted to go that route, man. I was thinking about Munguia being his big power puncher going against Kell Brook. How Munguia would get taken to the woodshed against Kell Brook, man. He goes against a Jamil Charlo. You know, he's possibly going to get knocked out in that fight. Arizona Law, forget about it. He gets schooled big time in that fight. Jared Hurd, a guy equally as big with power, he probably gets stopped in that fight. So I'm expecting Golden Boy. They're going to try to move Jaime Munguia as slow as they possibly can, man. They're going to try to move this guy slow. Uh, he has to learn on the job as a champion. They're going to try to put him in with guys that he should be a big favorite over, should get knockouts over to build a star in his name. I expect even if he gets mandated to fight a tough guy, they might even vacate, man, to avoid, to get this guy more experience, man, and not have him take an L against the experienced fighter, man. Telling you right now, guys, uh, forget about unifications with Jaime Munguia, man. And Oscar not stupid. He was a fighter and a smart promoter. He's not gonna put this guy in there with experienced guys, man. Hard hitting, experienced pros who can counterpunch, man. It would be a nightmare for Jaime Munguia, man. A nightmare. Um, and they could make the guy vacate, man. Swerving those kind of guys. So, and let me just say, Jim Lampley said, before the fight, yes, he still has that Mexican promoter, Zanford Promotions, whatever they call it. But he said that he is mainly promoted now by Oscar De La Hoya, man. That's his main promoter now. So, I think I said in the post fight to him and Ali that if Golden Boy went on to promote him, that it was a setup with Ali. And I strongly feel, man, Saddam Ali got set up, man. I still feel that way, and I feel it even more now, man. Golden Boy taking over promotional duties for this guy, and trying to make a star out of him, man. Make money off the guy, man. Big Mexican getting in there, knocking out Ali, man. Shot this guy up to the moon, man. Put Ali in a terrible matchup with a big power puncher, man. And where's Saddam Ali now? Discarded and forgotten, man. So they see making dollar signs with making dollars with Munguia, man. So yes, I feel that Ali was set up, man. As other smart people in boxing feel. So all right, now let's get to the fight. This is how I saw the fight. All right, round one, 10-9, Liam Smith. Smith landing more clean punches. Munguia has poor defense, very prone to counters. Round 2, 10-9 Smith. Munguia getting hit flush even more. Easy to counterpunch. Overhand rights and right hooks are a winner for Smith. Power the only thing that can seemingly save Munguia. Round 3, 10-9 Smith. Smith running away with fight. Munguia's defense is terrible. Smith clearly the better boxer. All right. I had Liam Beefy Smith, winning 3-0 first 3 rounds. All right. Now, as the 4th round went on, they showed Harold Letterman's scorecard and talked to Harold Letterman. Harold Letterman scored the 2nd and the 3rd for Jaime Munguia, man. I have said for a while now, it's time for Harold Letterman to retire, man. He needs to go, man. He needs to go. His scorecards looked biased for HBO fighters, for guys that HBO want to shoot up to the moon, man. Guys that they want to promote, He seems to have a scorecard that's biased for those guys, leaning towards those guys. And he has scorecards biased for guys who simply walk forward and throw volume, throw punches, even though they could miss and get countered, Harold Letterman needs to go, man. He's been around a long time. He needs to go. His scorecards are terrible. Max Kellerman openly said he disagreed. Max Kellerman said at one point in the first 3 rounds that Munguia was getting exposed, man. You know, said that Liam Smith was exposing Munguia's defense. I believe was his exact words. So, all right, round 4, the first round I gave Munguia 10-9. Smith seemed to slow down, take round off. Is power getting to him or is he tiring? Talking about Liam Smith. Had some good success in the last 35 seconds. Talking about Liam Smith. All right. Round 5, 10-9, Munguia. Most punches in a round from Munguia. Munguia could punch himself out. Smith fought back but still lost round. Could be playing defense to let Munguia punch himself out. All right, round 6, and this on my scorecard was the deciding round of the fight. Round 6, 10-8 Munguia. Close round. Munguia appeared to slow down and had some deep breaths. Knocked Smith down with left hook. All right, that was a close round before the knockdown. I'm not sure if I would have scored a 10-10 or 10-9 for Smith, but I would definitely say that maybe without the knockdown, Munguia probably would not have won that round on my scorecard. Who knows? How the round would play it out because it was close up to that point. But he was slowing in that round, man. But he caught Smith with the left hook, dropped him. All right, so that was a 10-8 round for Munguia. All right, round 7, 10-9 Munguia. Tons of volume from Munguia. Smith outlanded, but not out the fight. Munguia mouth open as round ends, deep breaths. Round 8, 10-9, Liam Smith. First round he won, third. Smith's best round since third. Throwing more. Boxing beautifully like he did early. Munguia slowed down big time. Power on punches seems to be gone. Tired. Alright. Round 9, 10-9, Munguia. Close round. Almost scored it 10-10 but gave it to Munguia for early hard body shot and success at end of round. Alright. Round 10, 10-9 Munguia. Munguia with higher volume and landing more. Started round strong. Seemed to fade and slow down near end. Missing badly. Alright. Round 11, 10-9 Smith. Smith landed more flush shots. Munguia still throwing, but punches no longer have zip, power, and accuracy that they did earlier. Alright, and round 12, 10-9 Smith. Landed more flush punches in the round. Alright. So after losing the 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th, 4 rounds in a row, Liam Smith lost. On my scorecard, he won the 8th, the 11th, and the 12th. Alright. Now, I think that would be 4 rounds in the fight for Liam Smith on my card. Yes, I believe so. Let's see. It's the 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, 6 rounds on my scorecard for Liam Smith. All right. Now, Harold Letterman scored the fight 119-109 for Munguia. He only gave Liam Smith the first round. Terrible. That's an absolute disgrace and disservice to Liam Smith, man, who came from UK to fight his heart out in this fight. But he was a huge underdog again, according to the public, the way they bet the fight. Opened up a 6-1 underdog at my casino. This guy fought well in this fight, man, exposing Munguia. Letterman only gave him 1 round to fight. He needs to go. All right. Jim Lampley said that there were 2 inexperienced judges in this fight. As the fight was going on, I'm saying to myself, you know what? There's no way Liam Smith's gonna win by decision. Even if he had outboxed Munguia. They were not gonna give him the decision in this fight, man. Hell, we know how Golden Boy fights go. You know, uh, when their fighters go to the scorecard. Some of these Canelo scorecards. He getting outboxed by Khan, but he's winning with the judges. He Floyd outboxes him, takes him to school, but Floyd cannot get a unanimous decision, and he got a screw job win over Lara. So when they said two inexperienced judges, and hell, just knowing that it was a Golden Boy, fighter, you know, I felt that Liam Smith, he would not win by decision, even if he had took Munguia to school, you know. And then when they said it was two inexperienced judges, that just, set my alarms off even more, man. But one of the inexperienced judges had it 116, 111 for Munguia. That was the guy who had the closest in the fight. The other inexperienced judge had it 119 to 108, a runaway, which I don't agree with. And David Reddy, the experienced judge, he had it 119 110 for Munguia, a runaway that I don't agree with. You know, my scorecard, I had Munguia only winning this fight by 1 point, 114, 113 on my scorecard. The knockdown won him the fight. Otherwise, it would have been a draw. If that's if he had won that round. Um, yeah, if he would have won the round 10-9, there would have been an extra point for Smith. That would have been 114, 114 if Munguia won the round by 1 point. If I would have scored that round, a 10-10 round, Liam Smith would have won the fight by 1 point. So, um, you know, I don't agree with Harold Letterman. I don't agree with the official judges, man. Yes, Munguia won the fight on my scorecard, but he only won by 1 point. This was a close fight, in my opinion, man. Liam Smith, as far as boxing skill, man, the better boxer. Yeah, it was Munguia's power, that won him this fight, man. With the knockdown, with power punches, possibly tiring and slowing Liam Smith, man. And Munguia, a young guy. Even though he slowed at times in the fight, between rounds he would recover well and still come out and throw lots of volume. But near the end of rounds, he would breathe heavy and miss punches, man. He was getting countered throughout the fight. He was exposed in that regard, man. So let's see what else was said. Roy Jones gave Munguia a B. I thought that was laughable. I would give him at best a C in this fight, man. A C. He was a heavy favorite in this fight. He was favored to get a stopper in this fight, and he did not. He got in with a true 154-pounder, who was tough, who was experienced, who was a former world champion, and he was taking the distance, man. He was getting countered. He got exposed. We see what he's about, man. Come forward, hands down, looking for a knockout. Dare to get countered, can get hit flush. If he fights a guy with power, man, he could get stopped, man. It just depends on how good his chin is. Liam Smith, not a power puncher. He was not a guy, who was not going to get a stop unless it was accumulation. If he kept landing flush on him over and over throughout the fight with the same intensity that he had in the first 3 rounds, he possibly could have got a stoppage that way, and if Munguia would have tired more. But, just as far as like one punch knockout power, no, Liam Smith, not that guy, with a Munguia. So, Jim Lampley, his quote, asking Max Kellerman what an entertainer he is. HBO desperate for stars, trying to build this guy up. So, my takeaway from this fight, guys, Jaime Munguia, man, he has a long way to go, man. A long way to go. If he fights Canelo, if he fights Kell Brook, Alexander Laura, Jared Hurd, Jamil Charlo, these kind of guys, man. I got all these guys beating Jaime Munguia, man. And I do not expect the Golden Boy to be stupid to put him in with those kind of guys, man. Um, he's gonna be fighting. He's still gonna be fighting guys that he'll be a big favorite over, man. I don't expect him. I don't even expect him to fight Austin Trout. I think Austin Trout would give him fits, man. Might not knock him out, but could give him a boxing lesson, man. Unless he hit Trout with power punches that would slow Trout down. So I wouldn't be surprised if he vacated, man. If he vacated, to avoid a tough challenge, man. You know, they're gonna try to navigate this guy's career and make him a star, make money off of him, get him wins, get him experience, and not putting him in with experienced, hard hitting counter punchers, man. You know, so I think that's it, guys. Kind of a long post fight for me on this fight, but Harold Letterman scorecard bullshit. The official scores in this fight bullshit. I got my Union Jack here, man. I'm gonna wait for Liam Smith, man. I know he's disappointed that he did not win the fight, that he did not get the belt taken back to the UK. But Liam Smith in the UK, you guys have nothing to be ashamed of, man. Liam Smith came and fought a tough fight, man. Only lost by 1 point on my scorecard, exposing Jaime Munguia, man. So I think that's it, guys. Let me know what you think. If I missed anything, I'll leave a comment in the comment section, and I will check in with you guys soon, man. Thanks for watching.